Good evening and happy Friday, BMS. It is a chilly 52 degrees here in South Georgia. The time is now 11:45 p.m. and it's your girl Tiffany J here with yesterday's recap and today's news. Let's begin with our recap. Yesterday was Thursday, February 13th, 2025. Jordan started the day out by sending a special good morning out to everyone who knows that Tevin Campbell has better songs than Can We Talk. But he took it away if you ever crushed up a packet of ramen, poured the seasoning inside, and ate them as is. The chat started waking up and chiming in, and Miracle shared the new Pharrell movie and said that it's a good watch. Jordan said the struggle is never so bad that you should be raw dogging some uncooked ramen and eating it like chips, but others disagreed and said that it is absolutely that bad in these streets. Miracle asked everyone what brings them to BMS and what keeps them here. Folks shared their answers and the morning salutations kept coming. Most people are simply over traditional dating apps and looking for more. Miracle then came back and asked why someone should move to your city or state. Answers varied, and like those folks that say don't come there, I say don't come here. Not to this city anyway. Georgia is a beautiful state, but do not come to my city, and please don't go to Atlanta. They are full. The fella started talking about the difference between women from Philly and New York. Then it was all about passports and TSA pre-check, and I love that everybody's going to be out in the streets in the next coming months. Hedonism was brought up, and the next thing you know, it was time for happy hour. The game of the night was I Choose You. Brittany shared scenarios, and you had to tag someone from the chat or the group that you would choose for that scenario. Everyone started playing along, and before you know it, it was time for Zoom. The chat kept chatting, and it was another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we're all done with yesterday's recap, and it's time for some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you've done your mandatory introduction in the Facebook group. Don't plan any events without going through proper channels. Don't drop any business promotions, unapproved links, or anything of that nature. Protocols are in place for a purpose, and clear is kind. If you have any questions or if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the admins and moderators. They are here to make your journey a breeze. Also, be sure to check out your regional chat and get active. Ladies, join the ladies' lounge, and fellas, join the men's lounge. Those spaces have been curated just for you. Lastly, we want to see you guys and gals on the Zoom chat nightly, building rapport and making connections. That's how you meet all the people and get in on all the fun. Also, don't forget about the Ladies Lounge Zoom every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. and the Men's Lounge Zoom every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are Eastern Standard. Those Zooms are for their respective audiences, and the information to join can be found in the Ladies Lounge for the ladies and in the Men's Lounge for the fellas. And now that we've done our housekeeping, it is time for today's news. Today is Friday, February 14th, 2025. Happy Black History Month and happy Valentine's Day, BMS. The day started with Jordan giving a special good morning to all the lovers out there, those who have been knocked down and got themselves back up, those who don't feel worthy of love, and those who are facing a rough patch. Everyone needs someone to love, and on this day of love, no good mornings got taken away. Jordan went on to further dedicate You by Jesse Powell to all of the lovers. However, please be advised that tomorrow morning we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming. All the Valentine's Day greetings started rolling in, and Jordan started dropping all the love day hits. Christiana wished everyone a happy Singles Awareness Day, and Sade reminded everyone that you are enough. Mika dropped her beautiful smile and her products to keep her pearly white shining. The guard dog Clarence is treating himself to a massage and a steak tonight. That self-love is such an amazing drug. Maya has a hair appointment. Miracle wished Wendy and Christy a happy birthday. Zola dropped links for the Black Rodeo meetup and the Breakfast and Candle Making meetup in Jacksonville. Greetings kept coming, and Tashelle shared that her brother now has a black eye for giving his mom a Valentine's Day gift and telling her that her favorite sperm cell was there. The moments with her are never dull, and I say we all need a full day of shenanigans with Tashelle. Miracle wished everyone a happy Friday and a happy Valentine's Day, and then she asked everyone how they like for someone to admire or appreciate them. Sade asked everyone to refrain from making any future Scorpios tonight, and Vernon said to let the baby bake an extra week or two so it'll be a sag. Clarence went from being worse as a possible sag to being worser as a Libra. As a Libra myself, no slander will be tolerated. We don't bother anybody, and we want everybody to be okay, including the Sagittarius. Men in the main group are bothered by Mika's passport post, and people are just weird for no reason because, quite frankly, hit dogs always holler. Raquel is creating chaos for her patients tonight, and then we shifted back to the Zodiac War. Opposites make great friends, Tauruses are stubborn, fire signs think they're always right, and earth signs aren't friends because they're boring together. We're keeping the Virgos and throwing away the Tauruses. We all miss Edmund's Cliff Notes, and the Love Day greetings returned along with the Zodiac War. Tauruses are still catching strays, and Virgos are trying to rule the world. Ohio lawmakers, meanwhile, have proposed a law targeting men having happy moments, is what we're going to say, that aren't intended for conception with a hefty fine of 10 grand per moment. The Zodiacs are still at it, and Clarence directs them to the spiritual chat to further duke it out. The chat is still chatting, and it's been a beautiful day of love and Zodiac wars in a BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we are all caught up on today's news. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some breaking news. I repeat, we have some breaking news. Did you know that we have a new chat? I repeat, BMS has a new chat. We now have a space for all of our Black mature couples. That means if you found someone in the group and y'all are giving it a go, you now have a safe space to link up with other BMS couples and share the things that only couples can. You and your partner have to request to join the chat, and your status will be verified. But once it has been verified, you will be allowed to enter and welcome into the world of BMS couples. We cannot wait to see you in the space, having all the fun, doing all the things, and participating in all of the BMS couple shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting news. BMS is hiring. That's right, you heard me correctly. BMS is hiring. Are you passionate about fostering connections and organizing amazing events? If so, we're expanding our team and we're looking for dedicated moderators, chat hosts, event planners, designers, and developers to join our vibrant community. These are all paid positions. For more details or to apply, visit the featured section of our Facebook group or check out the pinned post at the top of your regional chats. We cannot wait to add you to our team. Today's Black History highlight goes out to Fannie Jackson Coppin. Coppin was the first African American school principal in the United States when she was appointed principal of the Institute for Colored Youth in Philadelphia. As one of the first Black graduates of Oberlin College, she was a missionary and she advocated for female higher education. In 1978, Coppin implemented a practice teaching system to train teachers, and she was also the first African American school superintendent in the country. She played a major role in shaping educational opportunities for African Americans, and Coppin State University, founded in 1900 as a historically Black institution for teacher education, was named after her. Fannie Jackson Coppin is an example of Black excellence, 24/7, 365, and there is absolutely nothing like it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from your girl Tiffany J with yesterday's recap and today's news. As always, have all the fun, do all the things, and participate in all of the shenanigans. And while you do, know that I love you, but God loves you best. And always, remember to make it great, know it's blessed, do your best, and God will most certainly take care of the rest. And I will check in on you guys and gals tomorrow evening. Good night.